How does endemism help measure biodiversity? Imagine discovering a species that only lives on one tiny island or in a single mountain range. That's what endemism is all about, species found nowhere else in the world. When scientists study these unique species, they learn a lot about how diverse life really is in a certain area. Endemism shows us the special, one-of-a-kind creatures that make a place unique. Measuring biodiversity is about counting and understanding the variety of living things in an area. Endemism adds an important piece to this puzzle because it highlights species that are exclusive to that location. If a region has many endemic species, it means it contributes a lot to the world's overall biodiversity. For example, a small island with many endemic birds or plants is very important, even if it doesn't have the highest total number of species. Scientists use different ways to measure endemism. One way is called weighted endemism. This method gives more importance to species that only live in a tiny area, like a single mountain or island. So, if a species is found only in one small spot, it counts more toward the measure. Another way is called phylogenetic endemism. This looks at the evolutionary history of species, showing how much of the tree of life is only found in that place. It helps identify areas that are not just rich in species but also rich in unique evolutionary lineages. Why does this matter? Because places with high endemism are often called biodiversity hotspots. These are regions where losing habitat could mean losing entire species forever. Protecting these areas is a top priority because they hold irreplaceable parts of the planet's biological heritage. Islands are a perfect example. Because they are isolated, they often develop many species that are found nowhere else. By combining data on how many species are endemic with overall species counts, scientists can better decide which areas need urgent conservation. Endemism also reveals how geography and evolution shape biodiversity. It shows us that some regions are special because they have been isolated long enough for unique species to develop. In practical terms, understanding endemism helps conservationists focus on protecting species that cannot be found anywhere else. Saving these species helps keep the balance of ecosystems intact and preserves the natural legacy of that region. So, endemism is a key tool for measuring biodiversity because it points out the most unique and vulnerable parts of our natural world.